fun. We've had a fun show. We're excited for your questions. What do you have, Travis?
All right, so this first question, Dale answered it on Tuesday, and you've mentioned it a couple times already today. So if you could shoot 5 liquids or sauces out of your fingers, what would they be, Amy?
This is like the most random thought ever. Dale and I have discussed his answers. I still don't understand what he needs all them oils for.
To fill up the cars.
I mean,
I said gas. Well, 3 of my fingers, I'd have diesel, regular,
diesel, gasoline,
unleaded,
crude oil.
Crude oil, because those things would be valuable. And I could also...
And water for the power washer.
Yeah,
A power wash.
One finger that's a power washer, and then one that's buffalo sauce.
I mean, it's... I probably wouldn't go with anything functional like that, especially if you're going to have all the oils. Why do I need them? I would have some water, probably like wine, High Rock, some tequila. Like, this is my drink dispenser, right? I can't imagine I would want to shoot anything liquid out of my hands and use it as a tool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sure.
Maybe some champagne.
Some champagne, yeah.
Yeah.
Like all drinks.
I still think you need one ranch, one condiment.
A ranch?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I don't eat ranch. And he's got the buffalo sauce.
I don't eat ranch.
You don't eat ranch either?
No.
I used to put ranch on my pizza.
Yeah.
Going back to like things we ate as kids. Yeah, all drinks for me.
All right. So this one actually kind of goes off as Beth wants to know, is there a weird food combination that you like?
Weird food combination that I like.
So like growing up,
What's weird?
I would mix cottage cheese and applesauce.
An applesauce?
Yeah. And it was
God,
delicious.
the texture of that is odd.
That is gross.
I mean, I've seen people eat like pineapple on cottage cheese, so it must be like a good
sounds
sweet
awful.
combo.
Cottage cheese and anything.
It's the texture that's off-putting, but it doesn't actually taste that bad and it melts. You eat cottage cheese more than you think now.
Bro,
Because I put it in my eggs.
I've started doing that too.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know. Like, I've always been pretty basic with my food combos, I feel like. But I did eat a couple of peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches when I was young.
Oof.
Peanut butter and mayonnaise?
Yeah.
What about with peanut butter banana?
Oh, I feel like that's a totally amazing combo.
Yeah. That's a normal
Yeah.
one.
I've eaten that.
Yeah.
What made you do peanut butter and mayonnaise?
I don't know why that happened.
That is strange.
That feels like an accident, but it happened more than once. My Nana made me those. Yeah. I don't know. I used to
I know
get pizza and
everybody's
ranch
thinking
dressing.
it. I mean, mine was the
Banana mayonnaise.
banana and mayonnaise.
I'll never understand that.
Yeah. They made those when we were kids, and I didn't think it was a weird thing, but when I told the world about it on social media, I learned that it was quite the strange.
It's definitely a North Carolina thing.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be so weird if the bread was toasted, but it's never toasted.
Why not
like
toast
it's just
it?
like so
Toast it.
squishy.
Toast it then. It can be toasted. There's no rules.
No rules here.
Next question here comes from Carol. Is there a milestone event for your kids that you're already dreading?
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, the thought of them moving out of the house is something I dread. Like, them going away to college and not having them
I
in
feel
the
like
house.
it's going to be the other way around. Like they're not going to want to move out of the house.
You
We're going to
think?
be like, hey,
Get out of here.
mom and dad's ready to hit the road.
They're going to be fine. Hit the road. We'll stay here.
Yeah. I feel like they're going to want to go away to college or something, and then we're going to follow them. Like, we're going to get an apartment. And
No, don't do that.
why?
No way.
No, you got to let them have the space.
Do I? See, that's the thing. I'm going to want to be a helicopter mom.
Unless they
even then.
let's say they are like 6 or 7 hours away, then I think you can have an apartment so that when you do go visit, like you can. But if you're nearby, you got to give them space.
Yeah, no, if I'm nearby. So, like, I went from Texas to Kentucky,
Yeah.
and so nobody could visit me very easily. And I don't know.
When the kids, I envision that when the kids get to, go off to college or whatever that is, that we're gonna take off.
Where are we going? To the moon?
Man, places.
Just places. I'm sure we will start traveling.
Yeah.
But I feel like we'll be scared. We'll want to like follow them around, make sure they're okay.
I'm not thinking that way.
You're not? Oh,
I don't know. I don't know how it will feel, but I'm not feeling like I'm like a all in or all off. I can't let my heart can't be like here and here.
Yeah.
Can't be in two different places. And so if they're like, hey, I got accepted at this college, and I'm going to do that, I'll be like, all right, man, let me make sure you have all the things, and then off you go.
Yeah. I mean, of course I'm going to do all that, and then I'm going to be worried to death when they're by themselves.
I'm just going to leave it up to the universe.
What about driving?
Yeah. Driving what?
Like them learning to drive.
That,
and Major's is going through that right now, and
I'm worried about that only because I know how dangerous the road is, and I know how careless kids can be, but we're going to do all the things. Like they have that brakes program that we learned about through Nationwide Insurance, and I'm going to send them through stuff like that. They're going to go, oh yes, sir. They're going to go through the brakes program. They're going to get a ton of information before they, hit the road. They'll have all the understanding. At least they'll have been presented the materials, to sort of understand. So
Dale's not worried about it.
Plus, with technology, you can
I'll tell you what. This is it's not a milestone, but the relationships, the boys.
Oh,
yeah, I'm scared for that too.
That is going to be a massive problem because
what do you mean?
There'll be no chance in hell that I'm going to like any of them.
Yeah.
Right? No chance. They could be the most buttoned up, greatest young men, and I'm still not going to like them.
That's okay.
And that's not all right. I mean, it's what it is. It's not like okay or not okay. It's just I'm not going to like it, and then they're not going to listen. I'm going to tell them, I'm going to tell them about how they navigate those situations, and they're going to totally just do what they want to do.
The boys or our children?
The kids, our kids.
Our kids, yeah.
Yeah. You're going to be like, hey man, just take it, just be smart. This is the pace and speed and the things you need to be aware of, and they're not going to listen to none of that.
I can't imagine you even talking to the girls about dating. I feel like that's going to be something that like mom does.
I'm sure you're going to do the majority of that, but I'm going to have some opinions.
Of course. My dad didn't have any opinions.
I'll be honest. It ain't going to be like, here's my advice. It's going to be like, here's the rules.
Yes,
follow
of course.
them.
Yes, here's your curfew.
If you screw up and you're late, I don't care if it's a minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes. Your ass better be on time, be where you're supposed to be.
Yeah. The thing about like Life 360 and all that now too is you can track them.
You can see how fast they're going.
Yeah. We didn't have any of that going on.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm only.
I mean, I snuck out of the house as a kid in high school, but I didn't do anything too wrong. So like, at least one of them is going to have my.
Like my dad was really my dad. When I flipped my truck, he was like, I flipped my car. It happens, and I'm like,
but it doesn't. Like not everybody just starts flipping trucks.
My point is it was a lesson for me to be like, hey,
chill out.
Yeah, like if when my kids do the silly things that I did, I'm still here to, and it didn't they do things. It's not the end of the world.
Didn't ruin your life. Yeah.
Didn't ruin my life. You don't have to really. The punishments don't have to be severe, but it's just got to be, you just got to tell them what your expectations are.
I hear you. Well, I'm worried, and he's not.
He's worried with some things.
Yeah.
Just different ones. Next question comes from Heather. She wants to know, Amy, what is a fashion trend that you regret following?
God, there's so many.
I love this question.
This is a great question.
Yeah, this is great.
I'm thinking about like all the times I dyed my hair black or.
What? It looked great. It's fine. I mean, you just
that's a hard thing to undo when you're a blonde.
Yeah.
It's you have to just wait for it to either fade out or you have to bleach it out. And the process of that is not cute.
Yep.
Perms. I had a perm as a young kid, and it was a bob. It was like short. It was a lot more hair things than anything. When No Doubt was really popular, I bleached my hair platinum.
No shit.
It was like.
Did you have the purple or the pink tips?
No, my parents weren't cool enough to let me do anything like that. But I did get to bleach it out. It was really platinum blonde, and then it was so fried that I went to curl it before school one day, and it like fried off onto my curling iron.
I gotta say, I liked Gwen's hair when she had the
pink.
They had the song called Ex-Girlfriend, and she had blonde hair with pink tips, probably about 4 inches.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't do that kind of stuff with cheerleading either. There was so many dress code rules.
You remember when I wanted to dye my hair orange?
Yeah.
You would have let me. I
Your
would have
hair's
done
short.
it. If you would have let me, I would have done it.
Listen, he wanted to do stuff like that too, again, when he was racing and had rules with all of his sponsors.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I've got this idea. I'm like, you're already kind of orange. Like, why not? Go for it. Maybe nobody will notice.
She did not say, why not go for it? She said no.
I mean, why would you want to look like Carrot Top and have orange
think it was blue.
hair? What?
Did I want to do blue?
You just wanted to dye your hair
Yeah.
a different
I
color.
think you just
like
wanted to
Gwen
rebel.
Stefani.
It sounds like.
Yeah.
I definitely did. Like in my mid-30s.
I've never seen a man do that.
Yeah, that would have been weird.
I regret the
Thanks for holding me back.
frosted tips and the gel in the hair and the up. You have it sticking on the front.
You had that too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the Boys to Men, Backstreet Boys
It was
kind
that
of
like
vibe.
early
didn't mind
2000s.
I did not mind the frosted tips. I went to Teresa's stylist to get my tips frosted in the 90s and in late 90s.
Yeah.
And it was right high end place, so it wasn't like that, it wasn't like one of them cheap jobs. Now, so the first time I got it done, it looked like kind of like grays. Like
Oh, it was ashy.
yeah, and it was I liked it. I thought it was good. And then finally we were like, man, just do the whole thing, and we did the whole whole top. Now that was
And you did that yourself?
no, we did. I did.
The salon did that too?
The salon did it. Yep. But
It's all hair related.
yeah,
There's lots of bad fashion choices. I mean, I look back at stuff recently too, and I'm like, golly, what were you thinking?
when that guy would stick that thing through the scalp,
Oh, yeah, you had it. He
they
poked
had
it
this little
through
thing
the cap.
on and the cap, yeah,
Yeah.
and he'd stick that, and
It was like a
like-
crochet hook.
you do not. It was like a needle. It's like bang, bang, bang. I'm like, you do not have to do that. Like you can get in there and get hairs without having to poke me in the
Yeah.
head physically every time.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Dale, did you ever wear like the Jinko jeans, like the really baggy jeans?
I had the carpenter jeans. No big baggies, just the carpenter with the
Oh, yeah, I had those too.
yeah.
I had baggy jeans, but not Jinkos, not like the true ones. Those are fun though.
Carpenter jeans were big.
Very popular.
Everybody had.
We're like in different generations of
Everybody
fashion
wore
too.
carpenter jeans. I remember being in school when everybody wore their pants backwards, like crisscross.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I feel like I was in junior high then.
Crisscross will make you jump. Remember that?
Yeah, oh, I know the song, but never that trend was
them-
never in.
them boys
Wasn't
wore their
happening.
clothes backwards.
Yeah.
And then people started literally coming to school with their clothes,
their
on
clothes backwards.
And
It
not
became
all
like-
of us did it, but some people literally did that. I'm like, bold.
Yeah, they didn't last very long. They
And then
didn't let you do that at school for very
there was
long.
a phase when we were wearing our pants inside out. I do not kid. What was that?
I don't know what I didn't do that.
There was it was a band or a song or something, and people were coming with their jeans inside out.
I do remember that. I don't remember the band that did it, but I do
I thought
remember
it was a
that
band.
happening.
There somebody that did it.
My favorite trend that I know kind of came back just lightly was in the 90s, like the baby doll T-shirts with like the cami dresses and like Doc Martens. It's kind of the same.
I had
as
some Doc
in the
Martens.
grunge era, but like the dainty girl grunge. I don't even know if you call it that,
Yep.
but
There was grunge, and I was hanging out with this crowd and trying to impress them. And so, yeah, I had Doc Martens and all that stuff
yeah.
for a while.
I just took some Doc Martens out of Isla's closet yesterday. They're too small, and I got a little sad. They're so cute. They have flowers all over them.
I did.
Like they've all come back.
I had a little airwalk phase where I wore airwalk shoes. They're kind of like these, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Like
They
skater
were
shoes.
comfortable. Airwalks were so comfortable.
Yeah.
I remember those.
Yep.
Had a pair.
You have them on?
No, I had a pair.
You had a pair.
No, No,
I used to.
I more.
I had this football, so not necessarily a fashion thing that I regret, but Teresa would make us, dress a certain way for school, collared button-down shirt or whatever. And my friends, I'm going to a public school at this time, and my friends, man, they just wore whatever the hell they wanted. That's get on a school bus, and I'm like, everybody just dressed regularly, and here I am, and brand new Wrangler jeans, starched, and I've got this damn collared shirt on. And
I can't
feel
imagine
like
you in an
such a
outfit like
nerd. And I would pack a shirt in my backpack and change clothes on the bus. I'd get on the bus wearing whatever Teresa said I had to wear, whatever she laid out that morning, and then I'd get on the bus and change my shirt.
Like just into a
on the way to
T-shirt?
school. Yeah, wear whatever I wanted.
Good Lord. You got naked on the bus?
I guess I did.
Dang, dude.
Yeesh. What's funny is like my
I
niece.
mean, it was the second, third, fourth grade. I mean, just a kid.
It's funny the brands that like when I was growing up, if you wore that, like you were like a loser, and now like they're popular.
They're popular.
And I'm just
Do
like,
you remember what were the brown shoes?
I didn't have those. They look like moccasins, kind of.
Oh, they had a name. Bass?
Wallabies.
No, Bass. Look that up.
Bass.
They were brown loafers called Bass.
Like a boat shoe?
Yeah.
Oh,
Kinda.
yeah.
Dude, those things, everyone had a pair of those.
We went through like a preppy phase. I remember when like Jabot. Do
boat
you remember
shoes.
Jabot
Yeah,
jeans that had like
right
the little
there. So-
label on the fly?
Probably the second one there. Yeah, or the third one.
Sperry's.
Sperry Men's Gold.
I remember I had like a pair because I was like,
Everyone.
yeah.
I popped my collar with my little polo shirts and had my Jabot jeans and all the things.
Yeah.
I went through a hard preppy phase.
We all of us had those for 1 year.
Yeah.
You know, it was.
I also remember having a Hornet starter jacket.
Oh, I got one.
yes, I had
Yeah.
the Chicago Bulls and
I mean,
Dallas
I don't think I
Cowboys.
ever watched a basketball game at all as a kid, but I had me a Hornet starter jacket. And I had Barclays, the all black Barkley tennis shoes. I thought I was so cool. My sister got the Jordans, and I was like, I don't want to be like her. So I got the other ones. Yeah.
Nice.
It was cool.
Nah, man, that's some good memories.
I wish I still had the jacket. I
You
really
see the
do.
photos of yourself, and you're just like, "Oh, Mom, why'd you let me wear
Yeah,
that?"
she's like, it was too hard to change your mind. You just let you go.
Yeah.
And I know what that feels like now. Best just to let it ride. Do you have any other questions?
You remember did you ever cut? You probably did do this, but cut the lines in your head.
Yeah, no, I didn't do anything
Oh, the
like
stair steps.
Yep, you do like 3. I had that for a little 6 months or so.
like Charlie Sheen.
Brian Bosworth.
Yeah.
Never did that.
All this, 12, 14, 15
Yeah.
years old or so.
When it's still cute.
Yeah.
One more, and this comes from.
I had a flat top once.
What?
You got a
Yeah,
flat
when I was
top?
in military
With your
school.
curly hair?
When I was in military school, they had to buzz you. And so I didn't want to have a buzz cut like everybody else. I mean, it was short, right? Like
Yeah.
a number 2 or a number 3. But they'd let you have a flat top. And so I did a flat top once for a while.
God, I'd love to see a picture of that. I can't imagine. Your head's already so very
Probably
square. I
12,
can't imagine it was
12, 13 years old, man. I had
like
a
a Simpsons
freaking
character.
It's like a Lego.
perfectly flat top. It was badass.
That's when we need to diet, when you get a flat top. Blue flat top.
Yeah.
One more question is: what is something you swore you never do as a parent that you've given in on?
That I never do.
That you swore you would never like? Is there anything that you're like, yeah, they're not doing this, or?
Probably like taking iPads to a restaurant. I remember thinking like, there's got to be another way. And I think we don't take
We
them
were
all the
just talking
time,
about
but
this
if we're on
last night.
vacation, we take them just so we can sit there longer because their attention span is so short.
So
That's one of them. But
when Kelly had her kids, I was in the cartoon realm. My favorite is SpongeBob. I like SpongeBob. So if I'm gonna sit down and watch a cartoon, because it's just there's some others, but SpongeBob's probably my favorite. And so I intentionally would, anytime I bought Kelly's kids anything, it would be SpongeBob. It'd be SpongeBob stuffed animals,
slippers,
whatever, SpongeBob, everything. I was going to imprint SpongeBob on these kids, and it kind of worked.
Kennedy really likes SpongeBob. Yeah.
And so when we had kids, I was like, all right, can't wait till they get the chance to find out what SpongeBob is. He's hilarious. And Amy's like, they ain't watching SpongeBob.
I mean, he played SpongeBob. This he didn't just think about it. He had SpongeBob on for Isla when she was like 3 years old. She's learning how to speak very well. Like she's repeating everything. And SpongeBob is on when I come downstairs, whatever morning it was. And SpongeBob is crude. And it's not that like kids can't watch it, but 3-year-olds probably shouldn't. Because SpongeBob, like, what's Krusty Krab and SpongeBob and what's the little guy that's really
Squidward.
like Squidward. He's mad at everything.
Yep.
And he said, I hate you, SpongeBob. And I'm like, nope, turn it off because we're not talking like that. She's going to start saying, I hate this and I hate that and I hate you, Dad, and I hate you, Mom.
Yeah.
Like, we can't be watching this. And he was so mad at me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I was like,
"Listen,
what? Are you kidding me?
You can't
You're gonna
extract
regulate
it.
SpongeBob.
Once you like put it in there, you can't extract that from her little mind. So like, it's
But
too
then-
early.
But then we got to a certain time where I'm not She starts putting SpongeBob on the TV.
They just came out with a movie, and so we've seen
SpongeBob 2.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Nobody told me SpongeBob was now clear, all free and clear.
Nobody says I hate you in the movie.
Oh.
They've cleaned it up a little bit. I think enough of us moms were like, okay,
they like
clean it up, SpongeBob.
And the girls are older now.
They are, but I mean, I
they're
didn't
older
get
now.
I didn't get the memo that morning. From this point forward, SpongeBob is good to go. You can start having some SpongeBob around.
I was just trying to surprise you, Dale. You said you liked that.
And I'm like, man, I thought I'd get a notice.
No. There's probably going to be lots of things that happen like that. Like, okay, now we're going to just try this out.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to keep up.
That's going to be, I guess.
Welcome to your life.
Yep.
Buckle up, Ralph.
All right, well, that's what we got this week.
Thank you guys for your questions. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe. And don't forget to check out all of the merch at shop.dirtymomedia.com. Also, if you haven't already noticed, we have Jerky Boys merch. And you can buy some of that here in the shop. So thank you for your time and your questions, and we'll see you next week.